Hey man, this your boy K Smooth coming to you with another video. Boxing Talk 100. Hey man, we got some exclusive news, man. Hey man, Money Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. I'm hearing this an exhibition. You know what I'm saying? This will be the second fight, of course. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember the first fight was in May of 2015 at in Las Vegas. It was held at the MGM Grand at the Paradise Arena. So, we can say that, Floyd, about Floyd, man. Floyd is a true legend. And like I said, and I don't take nothing away from Manny Pacquiao, a legend, of course, but we know who remains and stands number one on that throne, being the greatest boxer in history, Money Mayweather. Yes, a lot of people gonna say it's a Muhammad Ali, and they gonna say the Sugar Ray Leonards and the Sugar Ray Robinsons and the, all these other fighters. But Floyd put in that work to be able to be in a position that he's in, and being a 17 world class champion. You know what I'm saying? On won damn near 17 titles. So he's been winning. You know what I'm saying? Constantly for years and years. You know what I'm saying? Being able to be 50-0. And then transition to exhibition fights, you know what I'm saying? And, spanking people in China and in Korea, wherever you want to call it. Just beating anybody who comes across, you know what I'm saying, in exhibitions. So we don't talk about, Logan Paul. We don't talk about, Gotti, exhibition. We don't, a lot of these fighters, the two Chinese guys in China, they're two best favorite fighters in the world. And he went over there and dominated them like it wasn't nothing. So you got to be able to pull your hat off to Floyd, man. Just giving us this, being able to go into the, if there's an exhibition, Floyd, we want to be able to hear Floyd talk about it more. But Manny Pacquiao has confirmed it, you know what I'm saying, with the exhibition match, you know what I'm saying, taking place in Japan of 2024. So. That's gonna be, something to see, and of course, what I'm saying, it's gonna be on the Risen card. So I guess this organization Risen is doing it, you know what I'm saying? So we got to see how it plays out, you know what I'm saying? And of course y'all already know I'm going with Floyd, it ain't gonna be nothing, exciting about that, because everybody already know my pick of what it's gonna be. So Manny Pacquiao, like I said, man, I respect Manny Pacquiao for what he done did, and for what he done accomplished in the sport of boxing. But Manny Pacquiao don't be some amongst of the greats, and he don't got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Beating Keith Thurman and losing fights to like Jeff Horn, and then a big one of his biggest losses of his Manny Pacquiao's career is probably Manuel Marquez. And a lot of people can't, forget about the devastating knockout that, Manuel Marquez put on Manny Pacquiao, a couple of years back. But, just Manny Pacquiao, just little things like that, trying to get over the hump and, have been a world class, champion, you know what I'm saying, being able to, tear the sport up in boxing. One of boxing's, favorite sons in boxing, Manny Pacquiao, they love Manny Pacquiao, so. They love to see Manny Pacquiao and the great work that he does in boxing, and the person who he is outside of boxing is a good person. So of course, they're gonna, give Manny Pacquiao, a fair chance, you know what I'm saying? And and a lot of people don't think he lost against, Floyd Mayweather. We gotta speak on legacy, you know what I'm saying? This was Floyd Mayweather was chasing legacy. Manny Pacquiao was also chasing legacy, but couldn't quite get over the hump, and becoming undisputed, never losing. Like Floyd Mayweather having a unbeaten record. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's beaten him yet, and still undefeated. And and like I said, Manny Pacquiao, I wouldn't say he's like jealous of Floyd, but. He just wants to be the first one to beat Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been saying a couple of years back. Go back and watch my videos for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And make sure, if you're new to this, make sure you subscribe to your boy. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have a new subscriber, you know what I'm saying? And welcome to the show, man. We here. You know, Boxing Talk 100. But yeah, you know, Manny Pacquiao had, you know, in my opinion, like I've always said, he's always been chasing, you know, Floyd, and want to be the first one to be Floyd Mayweather. We got Floyd Money Mayweather. We got a lot of fighters like, you know, Conor McGregor, you know what I'm saying, that could fight exhibition, and all these other guys that feel like they could still beat, Floyd, particularly speaking, Manny and Connor, you know what I'm saying? They definitely want their shots. And not to say, these two of the biggest stars, Connor being in the UFC, transitioning to boxing, and he made a way from, from UFC being, one of the great fighters from UFC having hands. That's the reason why Floyd was able to, accept the fight with Connor, you know what I'm saying? Because he seen that Connor, was a boxer. A lot of guys, wasn't on that type of skill level, you know what I'm saying, that Connor had. That's the reason why Mayweather was like, come on. But yeah, that was a good fight, and, Connor, even though Floyd beat him and got him out of there. But it just rematches like that, Floyd, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind taking. So it starts with Manny Pacquiao. And, of course, a lot of people in the past said that, they don't feel like Floyd, beat Manny Pacquiao. So, it's a rematch now. What's the excuse going to be now? You know what I'm saying? For, the Pacquiao fans, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be happy, this is a time that y'all should be saying, yeah, man, he got to just go on there and try to make it a real fight, you know what I'm saying? Even though Pacquiao, he don't kind of slow down. He's getting much older now. He can't take a lot of beating like that, but I feel like, with the exhibition, he gonna try to squeeze some sneaky shit in there on Floyd because, like I said, Floyd being the better fighter and telling Manny Pacquiao, like, when it comes to this boxing shit, I am better than you on any level. So, with Pacquiao, he gonna try to make it physical. I feel like this is the time he gonna try to, beat Floyd, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you already know, it could happen, you know what I'm saying? It could happen. It's a non fight, to be, for saying, who won or putting it on the record. It ain't gonna count. It's a exhibition fight. You know what I'm saying? A non-title, title fight. So, it's just gonna be money, a money bag, another money bag for Floyd. And I'm pretty sure with this money, man, they put a lot on the line, especially Floyd. Y'all already know it had to take, 100 million. What's that now to Floyd? That ain't shit. So Floyd's gonna feel like he needs like 200. He don't seen them type of checks before. You know what I'm saying? With 100 million, so you got to be able to, put your mind to it and think, like what he want with Floyd, what he get for the fight. Just for an exhibition fight. A lot of money, you know what I'm saying, to be able to take place, in the country of Japan. So we're gonna see how it play out, man. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao scheduled for an exhibition fight in 2024, sometime this year, in Japan. So I look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be a great one. But like I said, we can't forget about 2015 where it first started. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather beating Manny Pacquiao. It was a unanimous decision, but skill for skill, Floyd was able to get past Manny Pacquiao in a rough, skillful chess matchup. He beat Manny Pacquiao to the punch, and yeah, a lot of people wanted the knockouts and shit like that, but sometimes it just don't happen like that. That was just a beautiful skill display match that Floyd put on for the boxing fans. Boxing Talk 100. So yeah, man, y'all gotta be able to respect Floyd, man, and yeah, a lot of people still gonna talk shit about Floyd and how whatever, but Floyd is the greatest, man, ever. Skill wise, defensive wise, uh, hand speed wise, whatever you want to, put at, what I'm saying, on the accolades, he's 100% up there. Check. You can check on Floyd on everything: jabs, hooks, defense, fighting forward or fighting it off the back feet. It's just everything that Floyd does is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? And you know, yeah, it's just that type of talent. You know what I'm saying, that we don't see often. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd got it. He's blessed. But yeah, man, I just don't see nobody ever beating Floyd. Floyd is, like I said, I feel like he's gonna go down as the greatest boxer in history, unless he gets too. You got to understand when is enough that you called it in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Until you be like, all right, let me go in there. I'm just saying, if the worst to come, Floyd could lose if you fuck around and get greedy, and he's gonna get older. But the love that in the sport of boxing that these guys have, that's all they've been doing is fighting and fighting and fighting. You know what I'm saying? So Floyd, he just got to be smart, even after exhibitions. If he stop and fuck around and come back and try to make a point or something, somebody young gonna beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like a Devin Haney or a Gervonta Tank Davis. Mark my words. Y'all be the first one to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But that's when Floyd, I feel like that's when he really gonna pass the torch. Unless he just gonna be a bad motherfucker and stay undefeated for the rest of his boxing career. I mean, even though he's still boxing, but there's no blueprint on how to beat him. Nobody right now knows how to beat him. He don't went through the best. Conor McGregor's, Manny Pacquiao, the exhibition, Logan Paul, Sugar Shane Mosley, any fighter that you can name, Zab Judah, Canelo's, whoever that you put up there, that has that name, Floyd Money Mayweather don't beat him. He don't beat them all. He don't beat all of them. What y'all got to say? Boxing Talk 100. Floyd Money Mayweather don't beat everybody. Manuel Marquez, Oscar De La Hoya. He don't beat them all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, man, we just don't see that type of skill. You know what I'm saying? The skilled fighter, being perfect. A superb fighter. Like Floyd Money Mayweather. So. And not to say, records are meant to be broken. So, we got fighters on the rise like Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. Y'all already know. I feel like them being who's ever being closer on the record and on what I'm saying. When you talk about the resume of Gervonta and Devin has the way better resume, 100%. And he has, they both about 30 wins. Well, Devin definitely is 31-0, and Tank is like 29-0. You know what I'm saying, with more knockouts than Haney, but I would say Haney is the better, what I'm saying, IQ fighter when it comes to boxing. Tank just want to tear and hit up some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't want Tank to do, and that's what I feel like the Haneys, they don't. When they see Tank, that shit don't scare them at all. Tank can only bully, the people that who he want to bully, but I feel like with the Haneys, they not going. They just see something in Tank, that they can beat. You know what I'm saying? That they don't fear. You know what I'm saying? With, Gervonta Tank Davis. Haney ain't nothing to play around with. That's a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to skills and the IQ and, putting on the show for the boxing fans. Haney is no joke. He ain't no joke. He would tear your ass up, no homo. Same thing with Tank too. Quick knockouts, can get you out of there real fast. You know what I'm saying? And it's both ways. You know what I'm saying, with the style of boxing. Haney got to worry about the power. Gervonta brings to the table. An extraordinary boxing fanatic artist. Gervonta Tank Davis can kill your ass and get you on out of there. Quick, fast, and a hurry. Tank got skills, he's at a level, he's at a boxing, a level, A lot of fighters that don't have names like, Devin and Shakur, Tank haven't fought yet, but, we just got to be able to see it. Same, for, Devin. He haven't fought, Tank and Shakur. Got a lot of history with Shakur, with the, fighting and, being able to, sparring and shit, in the past as little kids, but y'all men now it's different. It's been a long time since y'all pecked at each other's style. You know what I'm saying? With Devin and Shakir, but y'all are men now. It's different, especially on this type of stage to where y'all talking shit and anything can happen. But yeah, I just feel like Devin, he's just too big for Tank anyways. The fight that we want to be able to see, it's just a lot of excuses when we talk about, how it is and, moving forward in boxing, and especially figuring out what Tank want to do. Tank telling y'all, at 135, that's just where it's at, him being comfortable. And he talks about the hydration, the rules of, him wanting to fight on the hydration. For Haney to be able to meet him at a lower, a weight class at 135. That would be the disadvantage for Tank if he's able to draw Haney at 135. But, of course, Haney, he telling y'all, he's firm at 140. He don't believe in moving back down. And he's firm right at 140, and he has a WBC title belt. So it would be up to Tank if he's, able to be interested in, joining 140. If he can't do that, then it ain't going to make no sense because, like I've said before, it's about legacy, you know what I'm saying? And if Tank ain't trying to be about legacy right now, then it ain't going to make sense for, Gervonta Tank Davis to fight, Haney at 140 in that 140 pound class. With any fighter that's at 140, Tank ain't gonna be able to fight. Whether it's Devin, Regis, Teofimo, Matias, Rowley. I mean, like I said, Tank would have to get it at 140. You know what I'm saying? Or he would have to wait for certain fighters at 140 to get their ass whooped or get their titles took for it to be, it's backtracking on a fight for Tank, but it's a bag. It's still a bag, if that makes sense. But Tank, it only makes sense for him to fight, secure. You know what I'm saying? He can get in that, I've said it once, he can get in, in at 135 pound division and get into, that legacy mode for the belts, fighting for championships. That would only make sense, you know what I'm saying? Because Devin is too big, and the way how Tank talks and the rules that Tank wants, he want a hydration clause for Devin Haney at 135, and Tank, Devin ain't trying to go back down to 135. It don't make sense. Boxing Talk 100, boxing fans. So Tank gonna have to show out at 135 and eventually get bigger. Being comfortable in between 135 and 140. Shit, the boy he's still damn near under, 135. 134, 133, damn near 130 still. You know what I'm saying? 130 to 135 is Gervonta, his at his weight class. I think that's where he would feel more comfortable at 130 to 135. And don't get me wrong, we don't see when he fought Rowley that was at 135. Now Rowley is at 140. So it's different, you know what I'm saying? Tank would have to put on that extra 5 pounds to be able to be at 140. But a lot of fighters at 140, yes, Tank can beat. Let's not get it confused or anything. Yes, there's a lot of fighters that, at 140, Tank can beat. You know what I'm saying? He just got to be able to put on that weight and be able to, get in championship mode for the race. But like I've said, it's all about, the hydration, rehydration clause with Tank. That's what he wants. And a lot of fighters, they can't do that, man. Being able to drain these fighters, man, they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And, to me, that's just, to me, it sounds like a weak-ass move. Even Tank them say that, in boxing, they've been doing that shit. But when you can't make that weight like that, and you trying to get somebody to be able to get on the hydration, on that level, what Tank's trying to do to Devin, I think that's some pussy shit. Boxing Talk 100. That's what I think, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all already know, Devin, he's too big, so why try to push the issue with him trying to, make that, 135 pound division? You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense. The boy can't make it. Haney can't make the weight anymore, so make it make sense, man. you know. But yeah, man, shout out to Tank and shout out to Devin and shout out to you know, motherfucking Shakur Stevenson, all the fighters, they got their own separate, ways and the fights that we want to be able to see. We've been talking about it. Oh, we want to see it. We want to see it. It's eventually maybe we will see it, and eventually it's gonna still take time to be able to build these fights up. So that's just what it is. Teofimo got a dance date with Jermaine Ortiz, so he said already. I'm saying for 2024. Devin Haney locked in with Ron Garcia, so that's a great matchup. Of course, Devin is the A side, and being able to give Ron Garcia a title defense matchup, for the WBC championship at 140. It's a mega fight, you know what I'm saying? Ron still got a lot of fights, left, and this is his only chance to be able to take a belt. Never had a belt, you know what I'm saying? So with Devin Haney, he could pull off a upset. He could pull an upset, but I doubt it. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt that he beats Devin Haney. He can't. You know what I'm saying? He would have to prove me wrong, but that's just my pick. For that fight, Devin Haney beating. You know what I'm saying? Ron Garcia, and then possibly another unanimous decision. If not, it could be a TKO stoppage. I don't want to, go too far ahead, on the Haney and Garcia fight until it gets kind of close. But that's just my pick for right now. Devin Haney and still holding on to that WBC title belt at 140. And we'll see, whether, like I said, Matias going to still have a belt. The female got to get, just for him to defend the belt. It's all about, waiting to see who loses. That's what Teofimo is waiting on. He want get his out the way so he can be first, and then watch Devin and Ron Garcia. That's what it's all about. Of course, for me and from what I don't see, I feel like Teofimo he's waiting for Devin Haney to lose, so he's really watching out for Devin Haney. Keeping a close eye on Devin Haney, and that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Hoping like hell that Devin Haney loses. But we'll just see how it plays out in the near future, and what boxing brings to the table. So, and yeah, man, let's do a quick recap, man. Deontay Wilder losing against Joseph Parker, man, a close fight, and yeah, Deontay Wilder, you can't be talking that shit because you just don't know a guy like Joseph Parker. You run into a motherfucker like that, and sometimes now you got to be able to humble yourself, because that loss gonna set you back. And on to new blessings for Joseph Parker being able to beat Deontay Wilder. And what other way than having a name like Deontay Wilder being on your boxing resume now? So congratulations to Joseph Parker by beating Deontay Wilder, a guy that's very dangerous, with a lot of power in his hands, and a guy that could kill, being devastated. So, congratulations to Joseph Parker by beating Deontay Wilder in the heavyweight division again. And Joseph Parker moves on, and Deontay Wilder backtracks. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully, yeah, it's just the moves that the moves. Now Deontay Wilder, this could have been the Andy Ruiz fight. Now you got to make that fight with him. You know what I'm saying? This could have been the fight. You know what I'm saying, with Deontay Wilder, but he chose that fight with Parker and lost. So sometimes it ain't gonna go your way in the sport of boxing, man. And Deontay Wilder, now he has suffering losses, kind of back to back with Fury, losses, and now Joseph Parker losses. So now he has 3 defeating losses on his record. Ours is 4. It's 3 or 4. So shout out to the heavyweight division, man. It's getting kind of better. And yeah, I guess they got a Chinese dude, Zhang, that's a heavyweight, and he calling out Fury and Anthony Joshua and, a lot of these fighters too at heavyweight. So just look out in the heavyweight division, a lot of good fighters still, Fury and Usyk and, You know, the Boas and Big Baby just lost, so the Boas beat the Big Baby. So he moves on, and like I said, the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? Just be on the lookout for the heavyweight division. It's getting kind of interesting now, so we'll just see what happens. You know, yeah, Anthony Joshua said that he's still to fight. Deontay Wilder, even though Deontay Wilder just lost and Anthony Joshua beat. I forgot who he fought, but it was a no. It was like a no name name. You know what I'm saying? But Anthony Joshua. That's the fights that we want to be able to see anyway. Anthony Joshua and Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Fights like that. So not that was supposed to be in line because, like I said, Anthony Joshua won his fight and Deontay Wilder lost, so it's gonna kind of backtrack shit. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens if Joshua is willing to still fight Wilder. Or if Wilder goes a different direction and go ahead and fight Andy Ruiz. Get you a good fight out the way before you step in the ring with them guys like Anthony. Now it's a blueprint on how to beat you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Anthony Joshua got losses too. But now, a recent loss, man, that's going to, catch up with you, man. Wilder, you know what I'm saying? You got to go back to the drawing table. A good fighter ain't like he got knocked out or anything. It's just a bad night, you know what I'm saying? Not your night of a good performance. So you got to go back to the drawing board and see where it starts for you. But yeah, man, let's get back on Floyd, man. You know what I'm saying? Floyd, Money Mayweather, and Manny Pacquiao, man, exhibition fight. 2024, I mean, we just don't know, you know what I'm saying? In Japan, it's going down, exhibition. What could Manny Pacquiao do to Floyd Mayweather that he couldn't do, from the first time? So yeah, man, am I happy about it? Yeah, I'm happy about it. I like these legends. I love Manny Pacquiao and what he brings to the table, and a real spiritual church kind of guy, and has a good family and very respectable. And it's about respect, and it's about being disciplined. Manny Pacquiao, his whole career, he's been disciplined. Being a boxer and outside of the ring, so. Great family man, you know what I'm saying, and I believe that's the reason why Floyd is giving a legend like Manny Pacquiao a rematch, with the exhibition, So, like I said, Floyd, he didn't have to take this exhibition fight, but he did, and what other way to give your other your fans, Floyd Money Mayweather, your fans another good show and another good ass whooping, for Manny Pacquiao. So. We will see what happens, man. But yeah, man, this is your boy K Smooth, man. Thanks for watching my video, man. I hope y'all, enjoy watching this and, talking about boxing and giving y'all an update and, what I'm saying, some breaking news. What I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Money Mayweather for the exhibition fight. 2024, man. R25, so we going to see what happens, what I'm saying? And like I've said, Manny Pacquiao already confirmed it, so we just got to go with Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to trust and believe Manny Pacquiao, like I said, a real spiritual church kind of guy, and I'm pretty sure he ain't going to lie about it. So, let's go, man. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao for the exhibition fight, 24. And like I said, man, I'm going to leave this video, Happy New Year, and may God bless your families and my family to your family, you know what I'm saying? And let's bring the new blessings in and let's get that hate, you know what I'm saying? Leave that shit in the past. And most importantly, man, let's get this money and let's take care of our health and let's uplift one another. You know what I'm saying? So that's my message to y'all for, 2024. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it better and let's make it positive. But yeah, this is your boy K Smooth, man. I hope y'all enjoyed my video. Make sure y'all subscribe, if you are new, you know what I'm saying? If you just come across in this video, just make sure you subscribe and make sure you give a thumbs up. But, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I will be coming with something, sooner or later. Boxing always going to give us something, breaking news. So, like I said, I will, be making videos here and there. So just watch out for your boy and try to catch me, when you can. But, yeah, man, thanks for watching again. This your boy K Smooth, and enjoy the rest of your day, man. Gone. Peace. Your boy K Smooth.